Welcome to the Imperium Forex daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, to start this morning's webinar, the Australian dollar is attempting to still try and take out the resistance at 76.35. Last week we saw a full cent recovery after rebounding off the 75.25 support after we printed a low of 31. It is still questionable whether the market has the momentum to take out the 35 level. After the last few days it has shown some resistance and even to a point that we could see a downturn today. Although I'm a seller on rallies, above 35 should see a cap around 80.90. That we should not discount at this stage because the US dollar is weaker, and if the momentum is recaptured by the Australian dollar in terms of bullishness, we could see a rise up towards anywhere from 35 to 90, but I see this as a sell zone. The overall view is back towards 75.25. Well, the dollar index weakened further on Friday and the market fell to a low of 92.59. which fueled the rally through the resistance of 118.50.70 in the euro. At this stage, I am a seller on rallies. The reason purely for the fact is the market is actually overbought in the euro. Now, my level is around 120.1035, and I would get short around that region as I do expect to see a pullback towards a 118 level. However, do keep an eye on the dollar index, and that will be my main concern this week. As it holds above the 92.55 support, a break beneath there could give a further 100-point move, and this would see the euro easily recapture the 120 area. So do keep an eye on that. Well, the dollar yen case is attempting to try and recover, as it now looks towards the resistance of 111.6580. Now it needs to clear and sustain above there in the next 24 hours. Otherwise, we would see a turnaround back towards 110.80.90. If we get a break above 80 on the top side, then this would instigate a further rally and look up towards the region of 112.75.85. The pound hasn't really made any kind of significant moves in the last 3 days and still seems to be capped from this 133.55 level. Although we did get a high of 59 on Friday, the market did back away again. And as you can see from a technical point, now I haven't had a view for the sterling for a couple of weeks, but I do actually look for a pullback. We need to get through this level of 132.60 to open the way towards 130, but at this stage we could see this level hold. My gold outlook is still bullish, but even though we are getting a little bit of a weakness in the last couple of days, I am looking for a buy zone around 1,279 to 81, so do leave some room down there if you are looking to get long on this market. Overall, I do expect to see the rally through 94 and then to challenge 99. But as you can see, there is an uptrend in silver, and it comes in around $16.90. Overall, I do expect to see further gains for silver and rebound off 90 and look up towards the $17.20 area and reassess from there. To wrap up with oil, the market is extremely overbought, even though we are still pressing higher. Now, I'm looking to sell a rally in oil, but I would wait until we get towards this region that we can see back in May 2015. That was reliable. And if you have a look at it quite close up, you can see we got a good correction from there back towards the downside from pretty much where the market began back in May. But as I mentioned, I'm waiting to sell this market. Now I'll be looking up towards either $61.10 to $62 a barrel to shorten this market, and somewhere where it's more reliable in terms of shortening, and see a pullback to the immediate support seen at 57.90 with the uptrend now slightly higher, and also a broad support coming in around 56.30. So that wraps up today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful start to the new week.